Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious Master of Arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor! Defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper Master of Arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No. Thanks all the same. I have quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood.
It is never easy to say goodbye. I'll meet you in front.
Very well. I've put this off as long as I can. I need to make my farewells to my mother.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice.
God.
You remind me so much of your father.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us.
I hope this island...
In order to know that, we'll need...
You were right.
This will be quite the chore. The commander wants to recover some merchant, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. All the parliamenting fatigues me.
Of course. Where is this?
In the lower boroughs.
Right then. We'll put...
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Let's go knock these two out real quick. I've only played like halfway through this game, but I got bored. It was getting too easy. So I decided I'd play on the hardest difficulty. Because I love a good challenge. And I'm an idiot.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named. Those are great, but you will bring honor upon...
I thank you, Excellency. My cousin Constantine is taking...
I had no idea you would be leaving so quick. Well, then, that is a pity. Please convey to your...
You seem slightly hesitant.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing
Do people actually give credence?
Alas, yes. As you can well imagine, this vulgar... In any...
I shall see what I can...
I thank you. The man...
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady.
I hate the way he says your name. Let's go talk to these guys, start another quest. Wrap them all up in the next hour.
Good day, Excellency. You are correct.
The mother...
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping...
Tell me more about it.
That...
But I'm sure... I see. If you're heritage... I'll look into this. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
The lame fucking people are like religious zealots.
The merchant is there.
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. In fact, I've already had a word with your...
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an eight.
Why don't we go and solicit others?
When we've already paid for the merchant. If these thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness.
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lady. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
Alright, we'll go speak to Vasco, and then we'll do all these quests.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. But the day of departure...
Does the boy know anyone?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so.
Miss Jonas.
In tradition, we are all members of the same family.
Might I have a word with you?
As you wish. You'll find them over.
Be back soon, Captain.
Alright, so what's this quest? Discover where to find Constantine. I don't care about Constantine right now. Care about getting these side quests done. Do this one first.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who was gone missing.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously.
When did you last see?
2 days ago, in the evening.
Did anything seem out of the...
Maybe a tad troubled.
Why would that be?
Why? I haven't the faith.
What does Jonas do?
He just hangs around here or there, and when evening comes, we usually go down...
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One.
Does he know anyone?
No one.
Do you think you could have made...
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good...
I don't know where to start.
No.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be... The itch for a drink gets us... Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas... I called back to him, as...
I need to be going.
All goes well, I should be like level 3 or 4 by the time I leave.
Good day, sailor.
You took like I...
Were you a witness?
Yeah, the other day, well...
Why didn't you... Did you report this to them?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even the captain. No.
Did Jonas seem troubled?
Maybe.
Do you know what was...
No.
Why would anyone...
Oh.
Did anyone else see?
There was still a... I seem to recall that regular being there. Kind of fellow who plays her now and again. He comes...
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
What I need is something better than a parrying dagger to carry. I don't even know if I have any money, but...
Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
Oh, sweet. I guess
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Oh, I do have an old rusted saber. Okay, cool. Thought I had all this shit. Actually, There we go. Okay. Oh, this is for the coin guard. Okay. I don't want to really do that one yet. So, key to this game is being very observant and finding that shit. There's times on my other character, I'd have like 200 fucking bullets because I'd constantly fucking...
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin...
A Naut, you say?
According to one of his
A kidnapping. I would have noticed.
Someone told me about...
I see.
Where might I find it?
Here. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Good fucking day.
Who are you?
No, I'm looking for a young cabin.
Yeah.
What can you tell me? Tell me what...
They exchanged...
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for it. And I think I might well have seen those same men. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think?
No, my lady. You're in luck. It was Sir Fontaine.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal.
Thank you.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we...
Tavern Keeper.
I see you're back.
I'm looking for my cousin.
There was indeed a part.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was...
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebels, hair down to his neck.
I don't believe it. Of course, I hope you've come to reimburse me.
What kind?
A good half of my furniture.
Let me take a look.
If you can fix it.
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Actually, I'm just gonna have to do what I did last time, which is pay them.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I keep forgetting.
Welcome! Have you seen anything?
What does that put me up to? 38? Okay. Now I have enough. First, let's find this cabin boy.
Citizens, I present... There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word?
Ah, you're fine.
In all honesty,
In this day and age,
Will you drink one of your...
Of course. But, as I am in perfect health, but if it helps you make them. There now, as you...
Come on now. Nothing proves that it's the...
As a man of science, I consider skepticism. In your case, it is not skepticism.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Oh shit. I'm not facing him. Oh, it gives me a little bit more protection. Do I have any bag? Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta remember how to do this. Oh yeah, here we go. Potions. Bind. Bind. Alright. There we go.
Have you finally made up your...
I happen to have a vial. Would you be willing to drink?
This bullying is...
You refuse to take...
You might have put...
No, look.
And you dare...
Come now. This might help.
Yes, no.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
You again?
I'm the...
And here I am.
Are you not ashamed?
These potions are not harmful. That is...
But you could just as easily...
You don't understand. This potion...
So you manipulate...
I don't have a choice.
If this potion were in...
I ran tests. A small sip. I mean, the mob would have been furious.
Why does Sahin bear you such...
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned sight. Dr. Sahin warned me.
That doesn't surprise me. Can I understand if you don't believe me after all that? I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps. But you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I'm going to help you leave the city. But you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well, then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Oh, I found 2 of 4 metal dowels.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
Please listen. I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like...
Believe me.
Me? It's not money I want. That's shot. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him.
How absurd.
Well, in that case, help us catch him.
He's trapped.
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drunk a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis.
Paralysis?
Terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed then?
Everyone is. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us. Come on, follow me!
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news. And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
I could have fought everybody and got a lot more experience, but it's whatever.
So, did you fight?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly.
Very well. What power of...
You were free. Climb into your carriage.
I owe you my life, my...
I remind you to never step...
I have no
Your Excellency.
Lady...
I tracked down your man.
Finally.
Let's just say that I put an end to his activity. Matters turned out a little more Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants. That you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the bridge. And he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you are still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him. On your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard. Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sardet.
Boom, baby, gained a level. Alright. First, let's check this shit out. I want to get up here to rifles. I mean, I think rifles is right here. Yeah, so I need to put at least 4 points in this. And then we're concentrating on nothing on this because we want to get up to here. Because this shit does insane amounts of damage. Okay. Level 4, level 5. I think I'm gonna do science and possibly charisma. I don't know yet. Charisma will help me get out of some pretty sticky situations, but oh, I remember now. This dude was kidnapped by his fucking parents.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
I've been playing too many computer games.
I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sardet, and to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here.
It concerns a delicate, according to witnesses. He had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency?
I am very surprised. Several witnesses, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force.
Witnesses? In a tavern? My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terror. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellence. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Dude, this camera is gonna drive me insane. Could you, like, move the fuck out of my way? Thank you. Jesus.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin.
Have no fear.
I'm still without news of Mike.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possibles. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, that's said.
A smuggler? Maybe
In the port jails. Now, may I ask you, why the sudden...
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about a couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Sir de Corsilion is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see Constance.
Don't worry.
I certainly hope so.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sardet. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there has always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Vigor is also a really good choice. I mean, nobody's really watching my channel, and I can't teach anybody anything about this fucking game, but I'm still gonna commentate.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
But Vigor helps you do more climbing and shit. There's certain areas you can't get to without having a point in Vigor.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you...
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force, against his will, by armed men.
That is not true. Completely...
Enough. With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
For kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he's a naught that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if he's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza. I am certain that once you have heard...
I regret having had to threaten that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
What?
Somebody's on our property. I have no idea who. I brought Cora with me.
Okay, sorry about that. My daughter was freaking out because somebody was on the property she didn't know, but it was just a family friend who was dropping off his motorcycle. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. I'm already getting a shit ton of ammo, and I don't even need it yet.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Oh, great. Now people are messaging me. What? There's nothing of value up here? That's some fucking horse shit. Just try to be discreet with a camera that doesn't properly follow me.
Lady de Sardet, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
This will leave. Only a couple quests. Oh, there's a secondary way I could have taken too. Snuck down and picked the lock. Oh, wow.
Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I'm legate of the Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. I feel more sorry for my mother.
You don't seem to be all that...
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in... My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents.
Yes. You should still go and...
Ooh, I think I just saw something in there. I sure did. Oh, what's all in here? Oh, I will take all of that. Holy shit, I've been streaming for an hour already and 0 views. Go figure. I wonder if these guys will fight me. Actually, I kind of don't want to find out. Oh, they're untargetable. Fucking figures. Go get this quest real quick.
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon?
Yes, we will.
Excellent news.
Blast me, I'm a...
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well.
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with...
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to...
Ah, but you don't mind...
Well, now, but this cargo...
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience.
So much illegal shit going on.
Swarm through. Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion? Welcome. It's have you.
Ooh, I should sell too. Novice's ring. No. Health potion. Let's see. Ammo. Buy all that. Buy a couple more of these.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Ooh, I forgot to sell.
Welcome. It's such. Have you seen anything to your? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Ooh, I only have 17 ammo. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do. We're gonna get to where we can unlock more ammo first, or unlock making ammo. Sorry. That is something I need a lot of because I let my guys attack and I'm gonna need a lot of fucking ammo. That's for sure. I'm playing on extreme difficulty, so I'm going to do the best I can not to get in combat with a fuck ton of people. I'd rather just kill as many as I can from far away. Science level 2, okay. We'll get science to level 2 first, and then we'll work on everything else. Okay, inform Captain Vasco. So I'm thinking I'm going to do science level 2, then I'm going to get vigor and lockpicking maybe to level 2.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without...
Have no fear.
My cabin.
You do. It's a rather sad affair.
All we can do is plot a course. I do thank you. Your actions bring you on.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority. So, unless you're asking me to turn...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait.
Captain, I understand your...
Listen here. I haven't forgotten what you did for our Jonas. I would gladly do you the favor, but my quartermaster is more stubborn than the tide. He is convinced that thugs want to use our vessel to bring who knows what aboard. And, because of that, he's placed guards to watch over the registered merchandise before they're loaded up. All that I can do for you is to write your crates into the ship's manifest, if you manage
manage to get them into the warehouse, they'll find their way into the ship's hold. And with the manifest, the crazy Gustavo won't see nothing but smoke. Please try and avoid roughing up those brave guards. They are my fellow Norts, after all.
Be back soon, Captain.
Okay. Next. Nope. Do not want to discover where he is yet. I'd like to hit level 5 before I leave here, but I don't think that's actually possible.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's to...
Captain, milady, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to...
Seriously? Oh, just a few crates. Fuck off. I gotta go to the merchant. I don't know if I have the shit I need to make it. I might. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this game. It's a lot of fun. Only thing I don't like about it is the combat is uncomplicated. An alchemy table's over here by the merchant. See if I have what I need. If not, I can just buy it, I guess. Oh, I thought it was over here. It is not. We will just buy what we need.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
By shutting the fuck up.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Oh, wait a minute. I need...
Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
You're gonna spend a lot of money on... Are you shitting me? I need to gain one more level. Never miss an opportunity to grab items. It's the Harbor Master's office. That's not where they are.
You cannot pass. Only the Norts have access to the prison.
I've seen a few
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Thélème. They are trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
I'm not gonna free a smuggler. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have to free the smuggler? Damn it.
I don't have the key.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell?
Of course. We are not in Thélème, you know. You better... All the Nauts must run.
Now, why did...
Be off with you.
The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Well now, can we get going?
The way is clear.
Do your best.
Don't you be worried.
The warehouse is at...
Move out, quick.
Are you kidding me? This... If I could have just got past them assholes.
Damnation. We've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison. But revealed...
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it will provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Tir Freddy, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Tir Freddy is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you a...
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition...
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could. Forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the Illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
I don't remember if there's guards down here or not. Gonna need that ammo to kill that monster that comes out of the boat. Motherfuckers just straight saw me come out of that warehouse and said, ah, fuck it. We can go to the coin guard first, finish that quest, level up. Oh, this is the tavern.
Are your boots worn through?
So you're back.
We can guarantee that you'll...
Thank
the cargo shall make...
That shall be your next mission. He will give you new until then.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Wow. So the heretic hunt is the last one. I forgot.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Mateus, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy, and it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated. Or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
I hate the way that dude says it.
We owe you our lives. We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
What's funny is that I'm technically part of a neutral group, so like I can pretty much do whatever the fuck I want.
Lady de Sade.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Nobody cares about the fucking light, dude. Sound like the goddamn Taliban.
Well then, were you able to
Yes.
That does indeed look like fine.
I would hope.
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good dangerous fellows. They've a
What kind of business?
Several, actually, and they're in any case, if you were set on recovering your...
Thank you for the information.
Off with you. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Can I just stab him in the fucking face?
Any idea who I am?
That vulture of a tavern master was right.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of...
I say fuck it. Let's kill them all. Hannah, enough. You're always fucking whining.
It's not possible just now. It's blocked.
Should've took science, but lockpicking is more useful at the beginning. You need a lot more items. Oh shit. I hit the wrong fucking button. Oh well. Load last save. Pretty sure it'll put me right back there next to him and stuff. And by the way, exploring is a key part of any RPG game, but not in this game. You explore the wrong part too soon, and you are fucked. I found that out the hard way. Like, worse than fucked. Like, I ran into one of those creatures that come out of the boat here. And needless to say, I couldn't even put a dent in his armor.
It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some corn. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Oi! Where do you think you're going? You're in on.
I'm looking for my cousin, and it appears that he is held here against his wishes.
How do you know that?
His voice is one of a kind, gentlemen, and we can hear it in the street. I order you to free him immediately.
I order? I order, is that right? You're not cousins for nothing, you and that other drunkard. If you think all you need to do is come here and give us orders to get what you want...
Looks like we'll need to sharpen our words with our new friends.
I'm afraid so.
To my help! And death to the others! To my help! And death to the others! To my help! And death to the others! To my help! And... Shit! Man. Oh, are you shitting me? I was dodging. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. And the fact that he died so fast, that actually kind of pisses me off. This fucking camera angle, it needs to be zoomed out more too. I wonder if I can do that. It'd be nice if I would have just took science. How close am I? I'm halfway to level 4. I think I need level 5 to increase science.
needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we...
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Fuck. Well, that was fun. Took 3 tries. Now let's raid their place. The least you could do is replace my ammo. I'm going to New Serene with plenty of money.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
I believe I've completed all the side quests. I wish I would have bought this game when it first came out. Heal. This next part's not easy. The Malachor is like the Black Plague.
Madam? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Fredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tyr Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast has awoken!
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come then, let's lend them a hand.
Oh shit, that hit me. Oh, damn, son. Oh, how are you supposed to dodge that shit? Okay. Apparently I need to kill it quick. Very quick. I need to dodge around it. I need to set the camera up to like...
So eager to discover.
Let's see here. Control options. Nope, nothing I can do about the camera. That's fucking sweet. Move out of my way, Captain Vasco!
With patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures.
Ah, bind. Bind.
As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
The beast has awoken!
Damn. I think fucking hit like a Mack truck on Extreme.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Next one will go into agility.
Madam, gentlemen.
And that, my friends, is where I'm going to bid it adieu, because nobody's really watching, because I'm not playing a game that everybody loves, like Doom, which I think I'm actually going to switch to.
How so?
My admiral... No.
Alright. Save.